I bet. Welcome back to another episode of Toxiris Rates. We ain't had that in a minute. Today we got 3 singles, 2 albums that have been released today. Let's get into it.
It's the gang, we done came on the gang.
Alright, so we're starting off with the first single by Blxst featuring Zacari, I don't know. Anyway, as this episode is titled That Chemistry, I'm going to say that sentence a couple times in this video. For example, for this song, they do have a lot of chemistry. I feel like, honestly, I would appreciate more songs by these two because I feel like Blxst's voice works really well with the Zacari's. And overall, it's just a really enjoyable track. Nothing too deep, nothing too crazy, but a really enjoyable little tune. The only thing that kind of threw me off was one line by Blxst. Like a library, I've been overbooked. Nah, man. I'm sorry. That shit is so corny. Jesus Christ. That shit is trash. But okay, it's other than that, the song is really good. It's just that line really threw me off. Then we get to the second song of the day, which is Lately by Hotboii. Honestly, it feels like Hotboii is slowly getting back to the levels he was at when he dropped Cut the Fan On, which is easily my favorite project by him, and I think most people would agree. This one is kind of more of a sad vibe with some introspective lines, but I really liked it. I really liked the hook. I really liked the short verses, and I can enjoy it. If y'all haven't heard it, definitely check it out. The last single we got, Still Here by Morray featuring Cordae. What can I say? I mean, it's a song by 2 artists I really enjoy. Cordae provides a great verse, and Morray provides a great hook. The verse by Morray was okay, but not really what I was looking for. But other than that, it's also a pretty good song. And again, they did have a lot of chemistry together. I cannot complain. I did really enjoy how they worked together, and I could imagine seeing more about these two in the future. I bet editing Toxiris here. I just noticed I forgot the Joey Badass and the Boogie songs. I'm gonna just slap that in real quick before we get to the albums. So, about the Joey Badass song Head High, I think it's a pretty decent song with a very enjoyable Static Selector beat, but it's honestly nothing really special. I mean, I like the hook, I like the whole vibe, but not really outstanding. I think this would be something that is more enjoyable in the context of a Joey Badass album. I need that, please. Thank you. Anyway, other than that, pretty solid track, but not that much to say about it. Then the Boogie and Blxst collab. I mean, they're both from the Bronx, so I guess that's how it came together. Whatever, I don't know. Pretty solid New York City drill song. I think Blxst could have done better. I think Boogie could have done better. Honestly, even though it is a track I would say I enjoy it, but it's pretty underwhelming overall considering what they both could have done on both of their parts. Still, I think it's pretty enjoyable. If you like New York City drill, if you like Boogie, you might want to give this a listen. With that being said, let's get to the albums. First one being Better Than You, DaBaby, and NBA Youngboy. Again, they did have a lot of chemistry, which actually surprised me because, I don't know, I know Jump by both of them, but other than that, I wasn't like aware that they would have such chemistry together. I was kind of going into this expecting just no chemistry at all, and that's not the case. It's not like they have the best chemistry ever or something, but for artists that haven't worked as frequently together before, this is definitely solid. Just talking about the chemistry. Other than that, it's just a pretty, I don't know, it's just a pretty forgettable album. Yes, it does have a couple catchy hooks, it does have a couple nice flows, but other than that, it's not really memorable in my opinion. I feel like this project will be hot for a minute, but I doubt this will ever be called a classic. Just okay. Then, What It Means to Be King by King Von. I mean, I already said most of the things I think about this project in my first review, which I dropped earlier today. Link in the info card right now. And yeah, I don't think there's much more to say. I think it's a solid album. I think for a posthumous album, it is really respectable because it does really feel like a King Von album and not like something really forced. Yeah, some of the features were really I'm gonna just say I like the artist outside of OTF more on this project. Besides Lil Durk. Lil Durk killed his verse. But other than that, I feel like the strongest parts were Fabio, T Grizzly was great. 21 Savage was great. 21 Savage actually saved that song. I didn't really like King Von on that song. Anyway, but other than that, it was okay, but nothing crazy on the feature side. The beats were pretty good, but nothing outstandingly bad, neither good. How I said it in the review already, this album does have a couple flaws, but nothing that other King Von projects didn't have. So it's kind of like just another King Von project, but it's posthumous. And I think that's maybe not the best you can do, but that it's better than making an album that almost ruins the discography. Bad vibes forever. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about these songs and projects down in the comments, and have a great one.
Remember back then, all them hoes ain't want me. Now I'm ballin', all them same hoes on me. Mama told me that this came with the money and the motherfucking fame, even though I feel the same. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now.